Hey guys, Wild Willie here. I usually don't do gear reviews or tell you what I carry or what you carry. You know what? It's up to everyone's preference, what your skills are, what your abilities are. Last night I got online and I was chatting in a forum about E.D.C kits and everyday carry. And I started telling them some of the stuff I carried and they thought I was a little loopy. And like I said, what I carry is my preference. What you carry is your preference. How big you want your E.D.C to be. If you want it in an Altoids tin, that's your business. If you want something in a backpack, that's your business too. So anyways, I'm just going to show you what I carry, and hopefully this will put to rest some controversy out there of what I carry, and people call me crazy for carrying it, but this is the stuff I carry. So this is my E.D.C. Thing weighs about less than a pound, very light. I can slip it in my cargo pants pocket, I can slip it in most coat pockets. It's a leak-proof case from Plano, the people that make the tackle boxes and whatnot. I don't camo my E.D.C because I want to be able to see it if I drop it or if I set it down for a second. No point of having something camoed if you're going to set it down and lose it. So I'm going to show you everything I carry in here, and I'll explain why I carry it in here. Most of it is basic stuff, and you guys carry most of this stuff too, but some of it you may not. So this is what we're going to go over. The case itself is a 3-lock case, so even if one snap comes undone, the other ones stay tight. So one of the things I carry in here is foil. Believe it or not, there's 20 feet of aluminum foil in here. And why do I carry aluminum foil? Well, for several reasons. One, it makes a great reflector for heat. If you have a fire pit and you build a fire pit up on 3 sides, you fold out this foil, you take a piece off, put the shiny side down, it'll convect the heat out towards you. It saves you from building a firewall or a fire break. Same with putting it in behind you. If you want the heat that recesses off the fire, you want it to come back and hit you in the back, it's good for that. Another good reason for this, you've seen in some of my videos by making the pop can lantern. Same principle. If you get a piece of birch bark, or a piece of bark in general, put tin foil on it and set it up behind your candle if you're lighting your candle. Well, you know what? You can reflect the light any angle you want, and it's like 2 candles for the price of 1. And last but not least, when you fold this all out, you can fold it in such a way, shiny side down, then reflective side down. You can actually make a bowl or a small container to boil water in this, because aluminum foil takes a heck of a lot of temperature to catch fire and to melt. You can make a waterproof bowl, something to boil water with this. So this is why I carry this. There's about 15-20 feet here folded up into this little square, and that's one of the things that's a must for me to carry. Second thing here is a candle. I do carry a candle with me. I think this is like a 6-hour burn. I like the candle because if I'm having trouble starting a fire, I can light the candle first and then worry about the fire, light the fire with this candle, blow out the candle. Also, with a thermal blanket or an emergency space blanket, if you sit in a crouch position, you put the candle on the ground between your legs and put the blanket around you and over your head, the thermal blanket. It'll radiate the heat inside there. It'll get up to 10 or 12 degrees warmer than the outside of the other side of the blanket, the outside temperature. So a candle's a must for me. Thermal blanket, of course, to go with this. Also, this can be used as a shelter. You've seen in some of my other videos how I've made the A-frame emergency shelter real quick. A lot of people don't use these for shelters because they think you need grommets. Well, you don't really need grommets. If you take a piece of this, a corner of this, and put a rock and cover it up with that, then twist the blanket around the rock and then tie it off, it acts as a grommet. You can use it to hold something. So I always carry the space blanket too. Also in here, Strikeproof waterproof matches. They're Strike Anywhere matches. I call them waterproof because I did wax the tips of them. They're better than just those Culligan waterproof matches that you actually need a striker to strike with. These will strike anywhere. These will strike on your zipper. These will strike on a rock. Anywhere where there's resistance. These will actually even strike on your teeth. If I grab one here and see if I can do it. That one went out. But anyways, they will strike on your teeth. They'll strike on your zipper. They're good to use. So that's why I carry abundance of them. Of course, everyone knows what this is. Everyone carries their own version of this, whether it be the magnesium, the Ferro Rod, whatever. That's your preference. I like this better than any other of the fire methods, starting fires with, than anything else. This is my favorite, and I always carry one of these. Another one, of course, flashlight. This is a great unit. It takes 2 AA batteries, and I always keep them fresh. When I go out, I change the batteries in here. But the good thing is this is a 2-tier system, 2 AA's, but I can also unscrew this light. This is a Cree light, and screw the back on, and I can now use this as a mini light. It makes my batteries last twice as long, so I carry one of them in there. Of course, the wax cotton balls. Just help me start a fire. I love these things. I like them better than the petroleum jelly ones. The more wax you put in there, like you've seen in some of my videos, you can actually boil water with one of these if you watch my videos. So I carry them. Another good one I carry that most people don't is dental floss. Yeah, I'm not carrying 550 paracord in my E.D.C. It takes too much room, or even small string or anything else. Unscented dental floss, wax coated dental floss, is stronger than hell. For $3 or less, you can go to the store and get, I think this is like 100 meters of it or something stupid like that. Pop it out of its container. You can use this if you wanted to as a light fishing line. Use this for shelter building and help repairing your gear. This is very strong, and if you're out there, also with your teeth, obviously. Medications just twine up in here. I've got antacids in case I do eat something that doesn't agree with me out there, or I'm forced to, or maybe consume water that wasn't entirely distilled or been boiled through. And also pain reliever, whether you want to get anti-inflammatory. I don't carry anti-inflammatory because they're harder on my stomach and they're harder on some people's stomachs, so I carry stuff like Tylenol for pain relief and stuff like that. Strepsils. And the reason why I carry Strepsils is, well, obviously they're good for fighting a sore throat, but also if you're dehydrated and you're parched and you have to yell or you want to yell, you know when you're parched and it's hard to get it out, especially after a couple days or a few hours without water. Strepsils will numb your throat. They're a good energy boost. They're full of sugar, but they also numb your throat. They can help you project your voice a lot better when you've got no water around. These little towels, you've seen them in my videos. You absorb them in water and they go up to like 10 times the size. Well, these are self-explanatory, whether you're going to wipe your arse or use it for first aid measures, whatever. These are good towels, and actually if you're just using them for some light duty stuff, you can let them dry and use them again. They're excellent to have. Of course, a light little Swiss Army pocket knife with the usual stuff on it, the multi-blade screwdriver, tweezers and all that stuff on there. Carry that for sure. Crazy glue. I carry crazy glue to help if my sole of my boots goes on me, or something small I can repair, or even, if I have a big enough gash. This replaces a lot of first aid stuff. Crazy glue was originally invented for that, during the war, to help seal wounds up. This can seal some pretty big size wounds, and it's a hell of a lot smaller to carry than a bunch of first aid supplies. And as far as first aid supplies go, not much for me. I carry assorted size of bandages. That's about it. And on the outside of this, or on the small side, I got a tiny whistle. And that's what I carry. People were talking about the foil. Why do I carry the foil? Why do I carry the crazy glue? Why do I carry the dental floss? Well, that's exactly why I do it. Keep in mind, your kit is your business. What you decide to carry is entirely up to you. You know your area you're going to be in. This for me is, I'm going less than 5 miles off the beaten path. If I was going in deeper by myself, I would carry something a little more substantial on my back, maybe a full backpack full of stuff. But this is a general E.D.C. for light bushwhacking and light day hikes that I carry around. Everyone's kit's different. What you carry is your business, but this is what I carry, and I thought I'd share that with you. Alright, so anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.